Lies of P. Why Lies of P? I don't know. I just wanted to play the game. The sale was happening, so I took it. I bought it, and now I wanted to do it. So you know, it's time to enjoy a bit of a puppetry shenanigan. Let's put it that way. Yep, puppetry shenanigan. I guess we'll call it that way. I turned off the music in-game because I didn't know the music in the game was copyright. But overall, I kept the rest of the audio. But yeah, the only thing you'll not hear is the actual in-game music because I do not know if this shit is copyright. Yep, we'll start Legendary Stalker, which is pretty much just normal. I like how we just started and we already have a band evader. Like, damn. Just peak start, I guess. It's just one way to start. Just the best. I'll try to not skip cutscene like I do in Destiny.
Can you hear me?
The one thing I'll tell you for sure is that I'll do the DLC since I have it.
Geppetto's puppet. We need your help.
And the other thing is, I'm not gonna do 100%, I'm just gonna play the game. What ending I end up with is gonna be happening. Cause I'm not gonna do anything stupid. Also, this is just a DLC shtick, I don't care.
Ah, there you are. I've been looking all over for you.
But yeah, like, I'm not gonna do 100% side quest, 100% of the shit. I'm just gonna play the game like I want to. Just yap about the game, give my opinion, and just have a good time overall.
I see they got Jiminy too. But we have to hurry. My name is Sophia. Please come to Hotel Krot, and I'll explain what's happening. Jiminy, please escort him to the hotel.
So I'm just gonna get rid of that shit here and put it down there. But yes, I have played the game before. So if I know how to do shit in the game, it makes sense. I played it before just to make sure it works perfectly for me to stream it.
Let's get you out of there. Find something that might help.
As for what build I'll go for, I don't really know.
But the streets are not safe. Arm yourself with one of the weapons over there. It'll be helpful on your way to the hotel.
I'm probably gonna go balance and build it from there. Cause I was either thinking of that or maybe dexterity. I like the strength bar, just not a lot. It's not bad, don't get me wrong, it's just not my gate. Or at least the starter of it. The stats are not exactly the best. I'll go with balance for now. I'll build over by it myself. Jesus, Jiminy's crooked ass voice is annoying. Nah, I could just use that, it's slightly better. But I kinda like the idea of the saber. It's a free weapon you get just for getting a DLC, I believe. If not, then I don't know how you get it by default. Also, just because I've played it doesn't mean I'll be any good at it. Although I might want to lower the volume a bit. Because that shit is kinda loud. That's much better. Cause yeah, I'll play kind of whatever I want. That outfit kind of sucks. I'm not gonna hold you cheap. I guess I'll take this. Yeah, I don't particularly like the base outfit of our boy here. As for lore stick, I have no idea. Like, I have the base grip of it, but I don't really give a fuck about lore, so don't expect any lore explanation. Also, I turned off the guide because, well, let's just put it that way. They're everywhere, and sometimes they get in the way and are annoying. Like, if you play the game and you want to have the guide, that's cool. But honestly, if you really need to know the control, you can just go in there and see the controls. Overall, the devs made sure that you have access to the control every time. The one thing I like over Dark Souls 3, for example, is that you can repair your weapon like that on the fly. Now, is it an interesting feature? Yeah. How do I feel about it? I don't know. One thing I do like is the perfect parry system. You know? Plus the fact that you can break your enemy's weapon is kinda cool. But yeah, overall, I'll just play the game, do the DLC, do the story. I don't know in which order, if I'll start the DLC early or not. I don't know if I'll start the DLC before finishing the story or after. Probably in between, I don't know. I'll see however it pops up, whenever it pops up in the story. I haven't gotten exactly far in personal playthrough. I think I've gotten to like maybe chapter 5, which is fairly early game, I believe. I don't know the exact length. So yeah, it might be early, it might be mid. I have no fucking clue. So don't expect me to give you a heads up of where I ended. And since I'm gonna do this bi-weekly switching with Destiny 2, you're not gonna see it often. Also, don't expect me to read everything here. Also, what is it with today in Banavator? Like, we just started and we already had 2. We're 8 minutes in and we already had 2 Banavator. Like, calm down. Holy shit. Nobody's gonna add you on Discord, dumbass. But it's kind of a place like Sekiro with a mix of Dark Souls, which particularly I'm fine with it. Now I haven't played Sekiro because I don't believe there was a sale on it, nor do I have the storage capacity to run it. But yeah, overall I wanted to play Liza P because I think it's interesting. Plus I like the gameplay. Though as for the build, like I said, I don't know what I'll run. I'll probably run somewhat of a balanced build here. For motivity and technique, which are just strength and dex. Advanced is kind of like magic, but it's just elemental damage. It's just for elemental damage more than anything. Sit down, ho. The one thing for sure that I'll probably do is that I may farm the Ergo off stream, which is just basically the souls, to get some levels. So I don't know if I'll probably do it like I did on Dark Souls. And then I'll just farm the souls and use them the next time we're on stream. Maybe it's gonna depend on if I struggle a lot or not. Like, if I don't have too hard of a time, I won't do it, but if I'm really struggling, I might. Though as far as I've been personal plays, I didn't exactly find a notice to farm, specifically. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry, Gemini. Every time you're talking in that voice, I'm gonna have to cut you off because you're a whore to my ears. So what it's telling you here, and that I found out only recently, is that until you beat the first boss and get to the hotel, you're capped out at level 20. So I have 3 levels, so I'm just gonna pass these 9 to a 10. Then I'll probably get my vigor to 10, because that's what I do and I never find any issue with 10. Like, I never really ran out of stamina once I had 10 stamina. Like, I never found an issue with it. Now, capacity, on the other hand, which is basically the equivalent of vitality. I will have to level that shit up a lot, because some things get heavy later down the line. Like, I created a save file for about 2 stats, which are motivity and advance, which are just, you know. But the strength weapons are insanely heavy. Holy fuck. Also, I had to change the initial mapping, in case you were wondering. Because, for me, guard is on the left trigger. But by default, if you see in the bottom left corner, the Legion arm was that initial mapping. So I kind of reversed guard and this. I just found it easier on my end for that. Like, you can very easily change for the most part. I personally switch it like that, but if you have preferences for button prompts and shit like that, feel free. I mean, if you really go there, you can see, you can change a lot of button settings. Fable art are pretty much the weapon art. Though there, in this game, they're divided by handle and sword instead. Which will become important way later down the line. Well, I say way later down the line, depending on how long it takes me to get there. Me and my skill issue have an ass. Cause yeah, I played it before, cool. That doesn't mean I'm any good at it. I might get clapped at maybe the first boss like twice or 3 times, I don't know. I would not be surprised, honestly speaking. The game isn't particularly hard early game. But, since I'm also still kind of in the learning phase, it is not the easiest. Also, hello. Also, as you can see, my block timing is out of whack, let's put it that way. Like, I tried to block way later than I should have. So yeah, don't expect me to be like gangster type of gameplay. I'm not gonna be the smooth motherfucker who's gonna cruise through the game. I'm probably gonna die quite a lot. And I've technically run the tutorial area like this twice already. So that ain't gonna change shit. Ah, right, these are shortcuts. But I'm on the wrong side, ain't I? So yeah, like, I don't particularly care what you say in the chat, like, even if you try to backstate me and give me the option of where to go. Little did you know, I've already watched a bit of a playthrough, so I know kind of where to go. I didn't watch a full playthrough, I mostly watched challenge run of the game. But I know a little bit. So yeah. Even if you try to indicate me, shut up. There's no tell or sign that I will listen. Cause I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want, honestly speaking. Like, yeah, maybe it's a bad decision, I don't care. I never was one to make smart decisions after all. Gemini, what the fuck are you trying to say, my boy? Get your ashy ass voice fixed. Also, hello, big boy. Those are, you know, basically unblockable unless you perfect parry. Which, as you can see, I am ass at it. And yeah, you can stagger them, kind of like a posture break. Also, I did not expect to slice that man clean in half like that. Well, I say man, more of a puppet, but hey, point is made. Yeah, that's where we're going, by the way. That big ass hotel. Big ass hotel have an ass. I hate these guys. Also, yeah, you can break their weapon. Just because you parry them doesn't mean you can't do anything. No, you can actually break their weapon and they do less damage. It also helps to get them staggered. Which is pretty fine, I guess. Because basically what happens when their health bar glows white, that means they can get staggered if you do a fully charged strong attack. You know, if you do a charged attack like that. If you do it fully charged and land it, and it's their health bar glowing white, you're just gonna stagger them. Which is gonna allow you to make a riposte. Also, yes, I already ran out of heals. What did I tell you about me having skill issues, even though I play the game? Ah. So these guys, the early puppets here, are very lenient when it comes to getting them staggered. I mean, they get stunned at basically every hit. And getting behind them to a backstab is very easy, as you just saw. I can just walk around them. But that makes sense. These guys are the tutorial enemy, pretty much. And yes, you have to use this, the grindstone, to repair your weapon often. I'm pretty sure later down the line there's shit that helps you reduce your weapon degradation rate.
A powerful
Also, that's just a training dummy if you wanna practice a bit of perfect parries and shit like that. One thing I'ma do here. Yeah, I don't really give a fuck about what the vendors have to say. And what I'm gonna do is what I always do, is I buy the other two starter weapons. It'll make a lot of evidence later, if I get to it in this stream. I guess I'll put my capacity at 10 since that's low. Yeah, for now I'm just gonna pass these stat to 10. I'm not gonna touch much on advance. Maybe I'll level it up a bit, I don't know. But yeah, these kind of shit, those collectibles, I'm not gonna look at them all the time. Like I said, I'm mostly gonna do the story. A bit of the side quests, since I'm, you know, me. I always explore and shit, so I'm probably gonna end up doing a lot of side quests. So yeah, I'm still gonna do some side content, just not all of them. Let's dance first boss. Though to this day, I still don't understand why the fuck he had to dent the door like that. Couldn't he have just opened it? But hey, it is what it is. This is our first boy. Also, you can technically understand what the puppet says if you're in NG+1. But I might not do NG+, on stream at least. Also, as you can see, the parry timing on the first boss is very generous. Which makes sense, it's the first boss. Also, yeah, you can parry those. But I'm not exactly good at it. Yeah, you saw how his health bar glue white? That's when I can parry. Also, this little, I don't know, gray-ish on the health bar is basically their health regain. You get that when you just block an enemy. You know, when you just block instead of parrying. But yeah, they're very lenient with them. Except when you're ass like me, but that's a different topic. Bye-bye! That went easier than I thought, honestly. I say that like I almost didn't die. But yeah, that's kind of the game. The first boss is always the easiest. It's kind of to settle you in. Though, from where I am already in the game, in my personal playthrough, it's already ramping up quite high. So don't worry, the difficulty is gonna increase very fast. Especially since I'm probably gonna do a quality build. Which is, you know, just dex and strength. Kind of like how the weapon here has C and motivity and technique. You know, just split weapon like that. Lol, cool. Skill issue, bro. Yeah, it's kind of the gimmick of the game, whether telling the truth or lying. Personally, I'll kind of vary depending on the situation, I guess. I'll just do kind of whatever I kind of want. Whether it's the truth or a lie, I don't really give a fuck, honestly. Like, yeah, if it's a lie, cool, I guess. But that's about it. Oh yeah, the hidden moonstone just upgrade material.
Welcome to the sanctuary of the Grand Covenant. Prove your identity. Who are you?
Here you have to lie to you and continue the game anyway.
Fourth law. A puppet cannot lie. Welcome to Hotel Crot.
Can I please open the door? I was pressing the A button, the game just did not let me. Big ass hotel, might I add. Lie the P. In my opinion, the P stands for peak. Not for anything else. Lie the Peak, cause that game is good. Is it the best game I've played? Maybe not. My favorite in some cases, so it depended on who likes it more. I like the game because I like the Souls-like and, you know, Soulsborne. I like that, so don't get me wrong. I like the game very much. Just, you know, it is what it is type shit. Bro, who do you think he bro think he's Jesus or some shit? Nah, that's some awkward eye contact, honestly. She's playing the piano while looking at him like that. Ah, shit. Bro, what made you think you being on a top stuff like that with a cane is gonna save your ass, dog? I would have personally run, but hey, that's a different topic. Hey, Parade Master. Okay, now what they did here was kind of OD. They did not have to hang that main shirtless like that. They couldn't just kill him, no, they had to hang that man upside down. Like, goddamn, congratulations, I guess. And it is us. Which, fine by me, I guess. Yeah, the loadings are kinda lengthy, but that's probably more of a technical issue on my end than yours. That's probably just computer shtick. I'm not the expert here in that one. Nice camera angle. Though I don't know why I had a small tree there.
I'm so happy to see you.
Sup?
I am Sophia. I've been waiting for you. Searched all over the city of Krop to find you. You must have questions. Geppetto will have answers.
Live P.
First.
Hold on. I'll write it to you in the chat. There. And so now you have it. That's the name of the game. So if you want to play it, that's cool.
He was last seen on Elysian Boulevard. All of Krot is dangerous.
You do know you can turn off the cap law, right?
It is one of the scariest. Please find Geppetto on Elysian Boulevard. I'll explain more once you find him.
You know? You can turn on the cap lock. I ain't gonna blame you for it.
I think he's in shock.
Oh, yeah, sure. Gemini's voice already sounds less staticky.
That's proof you're broken. The real Gemini isn't so calm.
I played Destiny 2 and that's about it. I don't play much FPS game in general. I'm not a big fan of FPS.
I'm no inventor, but perhaps I can fix him. Or perhaps he'll fix himself in time. Wait, take this pocket watch. Krat is a labyrinth of peril right now. This watch will
PC?
Be careful, clever one.
I'm just using a controller. I could not tell you if it's available on PS5. Because I don't own a PlayStation. So I would not be able to tell you that one, fam. It's probably available. I wouldn't be surprised if it is. I mean, you can just look on the store, I guess. If not, just search Slicer Peas on Google and you'll probably find out if it's on PS5 or not.
Ergo is the miracle that made Krat
You know, just Google the name and it'll probably tell you there when if it's available. Oh, well, hello, Migs. Thanks for the confirmation. Also, Amy, I don't have a Discord yet. I'm trying to make a Discord server, but it's gonna take a while. I'm just one man.
Without Ergo, there would be no automated puppets to make.
I mean, it's already linked in my on my channel, so just click the link in my bio, and you'll be redirected to my Twitter immediately. You can even check on my YouTube channel, where it's just all the old VODs.
When you move, you tap into the power of Ergo within you.
So what's up, Migs?
Gather more Ergo. It will make you. In the folklore of Krat, a cricket often acts as a guide. That is why these automated models became popular. But Gemini is unique. He's more than just a guide.
Yeah, his voice is cranky as fuck.
As you get more familiar with Gemini, you'll see what I mean.
Hey,
Welcome to Hotel Krat. My name is Polendina. Butler.
I mean, shit, toot yourself on that one.
Please let me know how I may be of service.
I'm assuming you're probably a lot further than I already went on the game. You might have completed it, I don't know.
Hand in hand.
Understandable. Honestly, I can't blame you. Being on vacation, being lazy, I can't blame you, dog. I would do that shit too, to be honest.
Welcome to Hotel Krat.
I mean, I don't have exactly material to buy any of these, and I barely use consumable in any game, so... Fun.
The Grand
I mean, I'll beat the main game and the DLC, I just don't know in which order I'll do it. Maybe I'll do the DLC in between the story, I don't know.
First law. All puppets must obey their creator's commands.
Yeah, that did not just happen, buddy. They do not obey command, I'll tell you that much, fam.
Second law. A puppet may not harm humans.
Oh, my boy. You wouldn't know how wrong you are on that one.
Third law. A puppet protects and serves humans.
Bruh, all the laws he just stated are just complete bullshit because none of them are respecting it.
Fourth law. A puppet cannot lie.
That's the only thing they're not doing, is not lying.
I've told you about the laws.
And suit yourself, Amy.
Puppet. Do you require anything else?
Not really. Yeah, he's kind of the shopkeeper of the game. Hey, old lady.
Unexpected guests are welcome. We don't insist on reservations. I am Antonia, and this is my hotel.
Well, I probably will do that after the stream.
Oh, I knew from the moment we met that your Geppetto was married. He did have a few loose screws. It's a shame. He took off for Elysian Boulevard.
Alright.
If it doesn't turn up soon, we'll have to make a new coffin.
Nah, just saying about having to make a coffin is crazy.
Oh, I forgot. It comes with a long story. But I think it's better off with you. He's fine, that old man. You do take care of yourself out there.
I mean, I probably won't use that costume, but I don't give a fuck. Thanks, I guess. She's the only one I give a fuck because, you know, she's the weaponsmith.
I heard about you from Geppetto, but to see you in person, you should take this. Geppetto left it with me.
Yeah, you're literally holding nothing, fam. But we're gonna pretend like you're holding a whole ass arm. Hey, Olivia, thanks for the follow. Now we got a literal grappling hook attached to our arm.
The sound of it alone. That craftsmanship comes only from the hands of Geppetto. You must be something else. A custom arm from Geppetto himself is quite... Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I am Eugenie from the Workshop Union. I know my way around weapons of all kinds. I'm sure Master Geppetto would agree.
Well, it's not exactly high graphic as far as I'm aware. Yeah, it's in performance mode, so... Like, the quality presets are on low and the game looks majestic. So yeah, like... Imagine if I had a big-ass computer. Like, imagine if I had the thick-ass computer to run that shit at maximum graphic. The game was already gorgeous and low. Now imagine if I could run at max. Yeah, it would be insane. Though I don't exactly have the money to pay myself such a computer.
I know my way around a weapon. Want me to make...
I mean... Since I'm gonna use a saber for quite a while, I don't think there is any... I mean, it is story-based as far as I'm aware. There's a lot of fighting, but yeah, it's story-based. There's also a DLC if you ever fancy it.
A stargazer is a survival
But yeah.
device used by the stars.
Oh, cool. What kind of games do you like to play? Well, if you like games like Dark Souls, yeah. It's worse to play you like Souls-like.
It powers itself by accumulating and absorbing ergo spores in the air. The stalkers installed stargazers all across the city. Once they're recovered, we can put them to use.
It's honestly just a matter of stuff like that. Well, if you play Elden Ring, you're probably gonna enjoy it. Do you know the game Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice?
If you want to test your skills or try new techniques, head for the garden. The stalkers captured a puppet to use
Well,
for
it's
training.
kinda like Sekiro and Dark Souls combined.
Don't look at me like that. Everyone...
So yeah, it's kind of dependent on what you like. But I feel like for the weapons themselves, it's a lot, you know, free of customization. It's a bit hard to get it to hand, but once you get it going, it's really fun. The only problem, honestly, is learning the perfect parry timing. Like, the only problem is this. Computer. But I believe it's on Xbox and PS and PlayStation, as we just confirmed earlier. It is on PS5. So yeah, it's just a matter of what console you have or computer you have that can run it. It's somewhat heavy on the gigabyte, but overall it's not that bad. I mean, I don't really have a big-ass PC, but it's running fine. And if you can play Elden Ring, I don't think it's gonna have any issue running this game. And, yeah, like... even Expedition 33, I believe it is. You know, like... honestly, I don't think you'll have a problem. You're probably gonna be able to run it at higher graphics than me. Since I don't have that big of a computer. But it still works fine. I mean, you see how the game looks in low quality. Well, yeah, I guess we'll check how much you can push the settings when you get the game. I won't be able to tell you now and immediately. I mean, yeah, like, that's just how the games look in low. Like, if that's the lowest setting, I can't imagine the higher settings. Like, that shit's gonna be insane. It's a bit hard. Like, the early game is not too hard, but you'll see, honestly. Well, I don't exactly need anything. Not right now, at least. Hey, I mean, I'm the kind of guy who does whatever the fuck I want. And I'm just here to have a good time with people. The people, you know, like when I have toxic viewers and shit like that, they get banned.
Hey, let's be more careful. The Black Rabbit Brotherhood. I hate these guys. But don't be alarmed. My name is Gemini. We'll talk later, when we're safe.
Yeah, he finally fixed his raspy-ass voice. For the sake of my fucking eardrum. I mean, there is a lot of deaths involved, so if you're not exactly happy with that kind of shit, maybe don't. There's also a lot of blood, but I think there's a toggle in the setting that you can turn it off. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere in there. I mean, yeah, you can see it in the graphics settings, everything is in low. And the game looks fantastic. So, yeah, like... you're not gonna have an issue running it. Do I really need the puppet string right now? No, not really. Give me the pimp slap.
I'm Gemini, your friendly puppet guide. Or friendly guide puppet? I don't know, one of those. I'm also a friend of Sophia's.
Cool.
Last time I woke up, Sophia was there because she woke me up. But I'm sure there are still other memories in there. Sorry. Must be the shock. Bear with me, and I'll do my best to guide you.
Cool. I like how it says level up, but I don't even have enough for a level. So, cool, I guess. Let's see. Like always, I'm gonna stretch those stream to 2 hours and a half. And then, I don't know. Depending on if I'm fighting a boss, I might have to stretch it a bit further. But yeah, usually that's what I'm gonna stick to until time. Though I'm gonna be telling you straight, I don't know whenever it's gonna end or whatever I'm gonna end up. Cause I might end up in the middle of a boss fight when that time reaches, or I might just be done and just leveling up. You know. Let's dance, you two puppet. One thing I do like about the Saber is that it has good crowd control. I mean, if you really want me, I can quickly show you as a weapon. This is just a rapier if you started with Dex. You know, I'm not a big fan of rapier, so... And that's just a great sword. Slow ass great sword, might I add. In this, which I believe you get for buying the DLC, it's just a glaive, which is fine, I guess. Kind of a Dex glaive. But, I don't know, I'm not particularly a fan of it.
Elysian Boulevard was a regular rich people row. You wanted fancy boutiques and shops. No place better. But that was long ago. Before the puppet frenzy.
Yeah, most of the enemies are gonna go down like 3 hit. And makes sense, we're still technically in the beginning area. So yeah, it makes sense they're gonna go down quickly. Ow. Also, when they attack multiple times, you have to press the block multiple times. Which I find that interesting. It's not just block perfect parry once and you're gonna perfect parry everything. You have to actually head for it. But I'm just taking this because it's better physical defense. And unlike most people who keeps only the higher rate, I'm gonna keep some of the lower one in case I get too heavy. Made that mistake once in one of my personal playthrough. I'm not gonna make that shit twice. Just so you know. It's better to at least keep the very basic one. You know, the very starter one, because at least it's light, and in case you need to lighter yourself because you're too heavy because of the armor or the weapon. Also, I almost died to a basic mob. Also, yes, don't ask how, but you can perfect parry bullet. Don't ask, I wouldn't be able to tell you how the fuck do you humanly do that. Also, my English just took a sick day here or something. And yeah, that's something I would really advise you to do if you ever play the game. Explore. Now, most of them are consumables and shit like that I'm not gonna use personally. Because knowing myself, I'll probably forget they exist, so... Oh, hi, big boy. Ow. Ow. Can I not get stuck on a piece of the roof? What the fuck? Get staggered. Yeah, you can do that with any enemy as long as I logistically have enough health. Oops, I broke his weapon. Wasn't on purpose, but hey. Also, yeah, as you saw, my heals, my last heal at least recharge every time I do damage. Though it gets a lot slower the more time it happens. Basically, the more time the heal come back, the slower it's gonna come back. Which, at least is logical in hindsight. I don't know what the star fragments are useful for. So, I might just end up selling them for extra XP. You missed. I I hate the gunners and range motherfucker. I actually missed that one the first time I played through the game, so I'm not missing it this time. Yeah, nice try, fam. Make the biggest telegraph attack. I might not be the best at parrying and shit like that, but I'm not stupid enough to not parry a big ass attack like that. That shit has an hour and a half of wind up. Like, what do you think I am, blind? There's a reason I wear glasses, so, lol. Stupid wall. Yeah, I hate bonking on those shit. Shortcut unlocked. Yeah, those doors usually mean shortcut or shit like that. Or, you know, the doors that only open one way. Sometime. For secret treasures and shit like that, sometimes you have those doors. Though, loud ass climbing. Like, damn. It's kind of reminiscent of the Bloodborne climbing for ladders. I absolutely got jump scared by him the first time. Almost had a fucking heart attack. Whoop. Ah, good old iframe. Yeah, buddy, your spear ass is not gonna work for me. I like how they do it, but it's kind of easy to parry. And if you really don't have the timing down, you can just press hold block. You can just hold block and you'll be fine. Ah, yes, the thing I like. The fact that enemies can actually hit each other, so throwables and shit like that they throw can sometimes be blocked by the enemy. Which, if you line them up in the right way, you can get them to completely block others' projectile and as you deal with them. Also, your weapon durability goes down if you don't perfect block. It's not that big of a deal early on. I don't know, later in the game, I haven't gotten that far. Probably it becomes a huge issue there. I'd assume in the DLC it's probably going to be a huge ass issue. But most of the time I found myself blocking more than dodging. It's just kind of better in my opinion. Though it's probably because I suck at dodging. So, you know, that wouldn't be a surprising cause. Like, at all. It wouldn't be the first time my skill is lacking. Yeah, no shit, the streets are already dead, fam. Hello, big boys. We saw you carrying heavy package in the prologue, so you... Ow. Ow. That was maybe the stupidest shit I could have done. Well, that worked. Also, yes, you can use your weapon art to stagger. Well, your fable art, my bad. To stagger when their health bar glows white. But I believe it's only, like, in this situation for the Storm Slash, it's only the last slash, so the third one, that actually get the stagger off. Other than that, I'm not sure about other weapon. If it's just a one hit, I'm pretty sure it's gonna stagger immediately. Before going to do that,
Why, hello. I know what.
Don't worry.
yeah, I don't give a shit about what Merchant says. I might use this just for the electric blitz, not exactly for the advance. Yeah, like, essentially, this advance is for stuff like electric blitz here. There's other shit like fire and acid, but I don't think we're gonna find any of those weapons in a hot minute. I just like it better than Saber. Sure, it's a lot less physical damage, but I like the moveset more. And it's also pretty efficient against Puppet. And I can still level up twice. I guess I'll level up my capacity to 15 first. Yeah, my motility and techniques are not going to be upped a lot. Sure, it's more damage, but it's not exactly mandatory to wield any weapon. Just increase your damage. Ow, can I not be tacky? Asshole? It's not exactly faster than the Saber, but I like it better than the Saber. So, yeah. Well, I guess the game just denied my backstab. Hello. Goodbye. Boop. That's just side content, I'm pretty sure. But Jesus Christ, he sounds like me when I'm dying. Wow, what the fuck is you doing here? I don't believe motherfucker was here any time before. Congratulations, you kinda hit yourself. Let's try to not die. Sit your ass down! Lord, I'm about to bust. That's kinda what he said. Well, my name is not Murphy, but hey.
Who is it? Is that you? Oh. Murphy is a super cool police officer. As a puppet, even the petrification disease can't get him.
Little did this kid know.
I wish I was like him.
Boop. There we go. Chesty. Defense. Though this one is for electricity, it's still better than mine overall. Like I can stand next to them and they don't explode. They only explode when you hit them. Boop. Yeah, I two-shot them with that. Electricity on electronic always work. Put that dog back on a leash. Holy shit. Now my question to those who made the puppet: why the fuck did you make dogs? What, were organic dogs extinct? Because the math is not mathing. Why make puppets when you can have organic one? The math is not mathing here. Do I look stupid there? Like I'm not stepping into electricity. Who are you swinging at? I wasn't even in there. Bro just decided to swing at a ghost. Who knew puppet could get schizophrenia? Like damn. Didn't think puppet could get schizophrenia, yet here I am, surprised. Bro just swung at nothing. It's not even that I was there. No, I wasn't even nowhere near close. Yet he still swung.
I sense something strange.
Is that a butterfly?
Look like kind of like the crystal lizard in Dark Souls.
Reacting like that. If you want to check it out, I can take point.
You know, just crystal lizard that gives you just upgrade material for the most part. Well, I'm not a baby. I can't relate, woman. Whoop. Hey, big boy. Bro wants some round two, I see. That was a bad timing on mine. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. That was kind of stupid. But I am stupid, so it makes sense. Yeah, my first death isn't even to a boss, it's to a mob. Yeah, I bet that wasn't what you were expecting. You were expecting me to die to a boss or some shit like that. Nope, just to a regular ass mob. Yeah, no fam. Also, I like how whenever he hits you with that, you're absolutely locked to getting hit. Which is utter bullshit. Like, you don't even have a frame to put up the block. You're straight up forced to get hit. Which I find that kind of bullshit, but not much I can do. Bye! Get slapped. His weapon was holding on for dear life. In the pimp slap we trust. Even if it's a patient or a lunatic. I see. Thanks for the warning. But hey, unfortunately for you, I am completely stupid, so I'm going in anyway. Let's dance. I want my round two, big boy. I don't know why I try to block it every time. I should just dodge it. That's one of the Fable art, especially the one on the handle. The way you trigger the handle Fable art is just guard and press the Y button. Or whatever button you have it mapped on. That's a motivity weapon, in case you are wondering. If you want a big bonk, I guess you got a big bonk. Well, you got a bonk stick at least. Bonk!
This must be your first time in the
I like how whenever you pull up the camera, it just goes up instead of showing his face.
From Rose. baby must be with its mother.
Sure, I guess.
Thank you so much. Please hurry, or I lose my son.
She said the baby was at City Hall. Should we check it out? Oh, I hope everybody's safe.
Now we're on baby retrieval art. Torn doodle. I don't know why I read that as torn noodle. I was like, what? Yeah. I'm not even gonna make excuses on that one. That was some weird ass reading. No, fam. I said no, fam. Is it that hard to understand? Does the word no not ring a bell in his head? Oh wait, he's a puppet. I don't think he knows the definition of that. Whoopsie freaking do. Well, thanks for opening the door, I guess. No. Like, really? Are we dead ass here? Yeah, you just had to press a button to repair the elevator. Wish that was like easy like that in real life. Nobody would be stuck in elevators, at least. And yeah, this is a shortcut. I'm gonna pop my 2 level before I die. And never mind, I can get a 3rd level in. Wait. Boop. 14 in weight. In capacity, maybe? Yeah, I could switch to any weapon. I just think it's slightly better moveset-wise. Plus, I don't really have any weapon I can technically use. That would be efficient. Come on. Bro is walking back. Engage, you dumbass. Yeah, I'm not approaching you because of that dog. I don't want to get jumped. Those dogs are annoying. Get slapped. I like how here he opens the door casually, but the previous door like that, he just smacked it open. Like, pap! Like, why the difference here? Old puppet will be destroyed if you say so, buddy.
Come out, Geppetto! You've got a lot to answer for!
I like how he says that like he doesn't have a big-ass cleaver. Can't you just open the door? I don't think he locked it, per se. And even then, you have a weapon. You can't just pry that shit open.
The puppet frenzy, don't you? You're their maker, practically their father. You and the alchemist scheming together. Tell me the truth. What's your problem? I'm here for the old man. Get lost. Wait. Or more like I know what you are. You're the devil's puppet. You can't sneak past me. Die!
Yeah, sure.
Are you a dream or a nightmare? Stop showing up already.
Ow. Incentive to show my poor carrying skill. But at least it's easy to get knocked backstab, my bad.
Are you a dream or a nightmare? Stop showing up already.
Boop. Well, at least I buried the last one. Congratulations, Einstein.
kill you both, then string you up on the bridge.
Why the bridge? The fuck the bridge do to you? Ow. Why did he decide to do a roll? Right, I guess a dash attack would be probably more appreciated. Ow. Get that weak shit out of my face. Bro is still swinging it like it's slow as fuck.
Are you a dream or a nightmare?
My boy, you are missing half the weapon. And bye!
That's true.
Didn't even let me finish. Big ass hand is all I'm saying. Oh no, I killed somebody. Well, self-defense is all I'm saying. Bro attacked me first is all I'm saying. If he had just let me walk by, I don't think we would have had any beef.
Finally, we meet. Son.
It's a dream come true. Seeing you like this.
Geppetto, your ass are not your ass. Your hands are massive. I mean, he's big as fuck though. Like his shoulders are like insanely large.
I understand why some people despise me. I invented the puppets after all. I should take responsibility as their maker. But in order for me to do that, I need to take care of the puppets. Won't you help me, son? Take this. You'll find it most useful.
The Enigma assembling tool is what he was talking about, by the way. And the key.
Here, all about use the stalker's key to open the bridge door. Then we'll catch up at hope.
Yeah, basically I need to go through, beat the boss and shit like that. But yeah, my ass nearly died. Oh, and also Geppetto gave us an extra heal. Thanks, Pop! I'ma need that extra heal. As you saw, that I to what's practically a mini boss.
So about that weapon assembly, do you find any more weapons? Let's try using them.
Yeah, for right now, fam, I'm just getting my stat up. I guess I'm just gonna get more HP. Can never go wrong with that. Here is kind of like where his thing goes out of whack in a way. I mean, you could literally change what weapon get with moveset. For example, I could get the electric coil head on a sword, which wouldn't exactly be useful because, you know. But yeah, I mean, that's cool, I guess. I guess I'll switch back to this. It's slightly faster. And I'm gonna need speed. Thanks for not locking on, game. Or you just decided to change lock on at the wrong time. I mean, shit, that's fine by me, I guess. You're dead. Man, I love being able to backstab. Only when you have targets for that. I'm taking care of the dog first, my band. I like how bro broke his weapon just by blocking. Kinda like what would happen if I don't perfect play. Let's dance, big boy. I say dance. More like absolute destruction. Come on. Bro deciding to step in electricity, so... Yeah, these guys are really easy to parry. Like, you literally hit their guard, wait like not even 2 seconds and parry. And it's almost guaranteed too, so... Open the door. Open the door. Yes, we hear you, Mr. Crow. Can you kindly piss off now? Hey, another big puppet. Come catch this ass beating. Did not expect that to stagger him. Boop. Well, his arm just flew off.
Oh no. No survivors here. What do we
Yep.
do? Just give her that baby puppet?
It's the moral, but at the same time, I can't exactly blame Gemini for proposing that idea. It's better than anything. I mean, she's gonna die anyway. So at least you might as well give her a bit of comfort. At least that's what I personally say. Bruh, she's already practically fucking blind. If not blind at all, so... At that point, would it really matter? Especially... You know, better than telling her your daughter is dead. I mean, if that's what you want to hear, that's fine, I guess. But I doubt that's what you want to hear. I mean, if that's what she wants, then holy shit, woman. Yeah, bam. He already went over you. You're really easy to block. Though I still don't understand why they made puppet dogs instead of using normal dogs. You know, I guess society in there is kind of fucked up and dogs don't exist.
I could sense her from miles away. Please let me hold her there, my baby. What?
Yeah, let's give her a bit of comfort.
That's right. Kind one. My sweet.
Also, it's kind of fucked up that to get this music disc, you have to lie to her. Yeah, like, you cannot get that disc if you tell her the truth. Which is beyond fucked up. You know? Like, that's kind of fucked up to say, yeah, you have to lie to get disc. Beyond fucked up. At least from a humanly perspective. I guess to our boy here, it doesn't really matter. But still. Me personally, I'd be like, what the fuck? Is it enough for her though? Just about. Holy shit. I guess slightly more help. Sure, it'd respawn all the enemies, but... These guys are a joke. And technically, I could make it even easier if I take these and throw one here. Boom. He's dead. See? That's why I probably won't use consumable, because some of them are kind of broken. I mean, if you want to use them, that's your choice. It's just not my playstyle. My playstyle is kind of go in, go out type shit. Your weapon is cooked, buddy. Chest. More damage against Puppet. Sign me up. Sign me up, man. Also, these are basically the co-op stuff. If you want help for a boss, wait. I'll only do it really necessary. By that I mean if I keep dying and hardcore stuck to a boss. If not, then probably won't use it at all. Hello, big boy. Bro, he's looking like he's never seen a piece of meat in his life. Get off that building, bitch. Electricity. Nice 3000 volt going in my vein. Ow. Ow. I messed up some of the combo. I usually can parry that shit completely. Ow. That one I genuinely don't know how to parry. Like, I've tried multiple times, I just don't know how. Oops. Yeah, that one is like the easiest, easiest rage attack, I guess you could call it. To parry, you literally just have to wait. Oops, I missed. Ow. Yes, me saying it's the easiest and proceed to fumble. Though, that wouldn't be me if I didn't fumble that. Can I please repair my weapon in peace? Damn. You missed. Ow. Sit down. Jesus Christ, I nearly died. Don't ask how I parried that, I just did. The law of physics says I shouldn't be able to parry lightning, but I guess I can. Ow. that art. They really gave me the bitch slap. Bro gave me the business. That's for sure. Well, at least that's my first death to a boss. Instead of a mob. Dead. Oh man, I guess I was slightly late on the input. Give me back my shit. Let's dance, I want my round 2. Scrap watch, bitch. You kinda missed, Sam. Whoa! Nearly got zapped. To next week. You're not grabbing me, fam. Well, lucky RNG on my end here. I don't know why, but I guess I mistimed the block. That was risky. Sit down. Jesus, fuck, you're annoying. Bro, I barely clipped him with it, and that somehow worked. Yeah, sure, why not? Hitboxes, am I right? Ow. Die! Jesus, fuck, you're annoying. Holy sheesh. Thanks for the follow, man. Yeah, I usually don't have that much of a trouble with him. But I don't know what he had today. Bro wanted my ass. Guess I'll up motivity a bit. Jesus, fuck, he was a pain in my ass. What the fuck did I sound British there for a second?
done here, pal. Back to the hotel.
Whee! Scrap watch piece of shit is all I'm gonna call him. Oh, right. That is a thing. I nearly forgot it like multiple times. Like I played this part twice and I almost forgot it twice. You know. Oh, that's fun. I don't know how you missed that, but you somehow missed, buddy. Bro missed a point-blank shot. Like, you gotta be some kind of stupid to miss that. It's like I literally giving him a hug and he somehow missed. Yeah, nice try, buddy. Unless you can somehow lob past me to the fucking bottom of the earth. There's one dog left. Doggo is down. If I remember correctly, you just have to play the whistle.
Hey, that sound, I know that whistle. It must be Murphy. Thanks for coming by. I want to play, but I miss Zach and Sophie and Eric. I wish we could all play.
May we give that man a R.I.P.? Little did he know we had to smoke Murphy's pack to get that fucking whistle. Loading time. Am I right? Well, I know some game was worse loading time than this, so I don't know why I'm complaining.
You saved Geppetto. Wonderful.
She said that with such a monotone tone, like she didn't give a fuck.
He was on the second floor. He can hardly wait to see you. I'll use my power.
You said that like you didn't give a fuck that I saved him.
Who powered you got there? Come here for a sec, would you? I picked up traces of high-powered energy originating. Why don't we make a Legion arm with it? Mr. Vanini is the expert when it comes to Legion arm. The puppets get fried easily by electricity. If you...
Well, I guess I'll take that. Better than my pimp slap. You know, I don't mind smacking people with an arm, but like Jesus.
You're going to... He's the rich... I heard he went to shut the factory.
Yeah, we'll hear about Vanini by himself. I have shit to do.
Mr. Vanini is the richest man.
So, greedy corporation be like.
Manufactures most of Krat's exports. He's, peculiar, but a good-hearted man. Even though he's rich, he treats every employee with respect.
Wow. Corporate greed, but treating your employee nicely? Shit, I wish I had that in the real world.
I heard he went to shut the factory down. I know my
You
way
know?
around.
Let me just upgrade that real quick. An inch more damage is always an inch more damage.
Welcome to...
Oh right, I can't buy the quartz.
That sounds very dangerous. Geppetto usually thinks his grief may be clouding his judgment. Dear, I shouldn't have said that. You and Geppetto are always welcome at this hotel. Geppetto...
Well, thanks, woman. I appreciate your hospitality.
Ah, you've returned. Forgive a sentimental father for worrying about his son. Always remember that you're precious to me. Even when I ask you to do something dangerous. Speaking of which, there's a factory just beyond Elysian Boulevard. It's packed with countless puppets. My friend, the inventor Vanini, went to stop them, but he never came back.
I like how it says that and then it immediately cut to that.
Key organs are the source of your powers. Collect quartz to get the strength you need.
They're staying awfully long on that frame.
Is the last safe place in Krat. It's our only refuge in a city full of peril. Be careful who you tell about this place, especially if they're stalkers or alchemists. Be wary of dangerous people.
Well, I don't really care about Fatal Slot much. I already said I don't use dodges at all, so I don't really care about Link Dodge. In that, I don't really give a fuck. I'll probably go with just these two because, you know, I don't use dodge, and I don't really care about that since I usually get it on time. So I don't have an issue with it. One thing for sure is that this thing is getting insanely on immediately. Well, yes, more XP please, type shit. Let's just fatal attack. I'll just take this. Charge text dagger, because why not? Now I have an extra heal, which is perfect. My bad, gang. I broke something in the hotel. Whoopsie-doo. Didn't mean to do that. I like how we break shit and they immediately just reappear when we leave. It's like they have a stack of shit that we can break stocked up. Like, yes, logic. Loading time, am I? Let's do this shit. Let's open the door. Slow ass door opening though.
Here it is. The Nini works. Everything you see here belongs to the Nini. The classiest playboy and most brilliant inventor in Krat. Just ask him. Not just puppets. Almost every machine and tram in Krat is supplied from here. You gotta be curious about the guy. What kind of person is he?
Whoops.
I wish we could find him. That is, if he's still kicking.
Didn't expect to knock her down. Jesus Christ, she hits slow. Parkour! Oh great, so just insane gravity apparently. Because I didn't even get remotely touched by that shit. It just dragged me down like a black hole. Like, don't mind me just slurping you down to the depths of hell. Dead. I'm not skipping on any XP, bitch. If you breathe, you die. Nice try. Ow. Would have rather you tried to slap me more than anything. Ow! Sit down. Electricity go bzzz. Look, I ain't let jump, so I don't have to take the ladder up. So down we go. I didn't even notice him. That's how sorry you are. Nice throw, dumbass. Nice throw, asshole. Ow. Like, I have so much swinging capacity with just 10 in stamina is kind of insane. Also, as for Zoogle's phone booth, I looked up the solution. I'm not stupid. I suck at riddles, so I'm not even gonna try to pretend.
You've been selected from this cast of a little for an exclusive, obtrusive, intrusive transmittal from me, Arlecchino, the king of all riddles. Now, you know what I'm called and why I called you, and I want to know your name, but not till we're through. For as soon as I learn there's one riddle burn, and I do love a mystery, don't you? Now, only the living solve riddles, and everyone knows that's a must. When your city is so full of puppets, it seems are about fit to bust. It's time for the riddle. No more waiting. We thank you for participating. By morning, it walks on feet numbering 4. At midday, just 2. No less and no more. It walks on 3 feet when the evening arrives. And if you solve this, then I'll know you're alive.
Like me personally, I suck at riddles, so I wouldn't have figured out the answer from that one. Especially when it comes to that. I'm terrible at riddles.
Stick inside's caller. But not everything has to rhyme, you know. I'm not a caricature. I'm the king of riddles. That said, how do we know you didn't just get lucky? Even a stop clock is right twice a day.
True.
And even a puppet can be accidentally correct just by random chance. Still, a promise is a promise. Arlecchino, tell him what he'll get. Thanks, Arlecchino. Caller, your correct answer has earned you a trinity doors and keys. And my next riddle won't be so...
A key! You'll find the key. And up we go. Yeah, sure, you build a future, alright. That's kind of a bit ass of an ego. A bit of an ego, I'd say, but hey. One level. Well, they give both the same amount of damage, but I might as well keep the exact numbers equal. Just so you know. Get out if you're not a stalker. What the hell do you say, bitch? What the hell you say to me, son? I'm versed in 15 million ways of kicking your ass. Wake up, dumb bitch. Yay, ban of Vader. As if I didn't miss that. Get the fuck out of my business, bitch. Bro, how slow do you have to punch? Jesus Christ, you're annoying. Kneecap. Dead. Hey, big boy, it's time to dance. Sit down. Punk ass bitch. I said sit down, holy shit. Well, yeah, blurring is kinda good, I'm not gonna lie. It is amazing. If you like Souls-like games, definitely. But one thing that apparently the criteria for Souls-like is Poisonous Swamp. Because why not? You know? It seems like to be a criteria, sorry. Just if you wanna be a fucking Souls-like game, just be a fucking have a Poisonous Swamp. Get your ass back here, Mr. Puppet. Yeah, I'm not even trying to parry that. Like, I know I will mess up, so I'm not even trying. I don't know where you're swinging, but it works for me. Whoa, I don't know how I clipped his toe, but that worked out. Nope. Yeah, how about no, fam? I already have to watch my health, so if I get hit, that would even be worse. Yeah, luckily he can't hit between his leggy when he does that. Well, the camera's kind of all over the place. Bam! Dead. Holy shit, the rock. Thanks for the extra quartz, I guess. Yay, poison. Give me that shit. You get that off my business. So I can get back to the fucking Stargazer without dying. Cause that would be stupid. Now, the booster glaive is the handle, especially. I like it. I like the moveset more than anything. And yes, that's gonna be me fiddling with the assembly weapon. Do I even have level? Holy shit, I have 3. I guess I'll up my capacity slightly more. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that level for a second, bitch. This is gonna switch the handle. I literally don't lose anything other than make it slightly heavier. And that's just me doing it out of safety's sake. Just so I don't forget. I guess more capacity. Look at the reach on that shit. Plus I have a cool ass charge weapon. Well, charge attack more than a weapon. What the fuck am I saying? Like I said, I particularly don't care about Fable attack. I barely use them to begin with. Like, they're fun, don't get me wrong. It's just not something I pay mind to. I'm not the kind of guy to remember to press block and then Y. Fire weapon. Fortunately, it's kind of a dex weapon. I have nothing against the weapon, I just don't need it right now. And yes, elemental weapons are absolutely broken in the right context and right build. Unfortunately, I'm not going for that.
This place gives me the creeps. It's like something's gonna jump out any second. It's okay, pal. Gemini's looking out for you.
You're not looking out for shit. Yeah, you can perfect parry explosions, don't ask how. And yes, that is a crumbling floor. Kind of the most obvious as fuck crumbling floor, but it's a crumbling floor nonetheless. Die. Yeah, sit down, ho. I like how with how slow. Oh, hello! I did not see you. My bad, gang. I was about to say with how slow he is, I can just open the chest in peace, but his friend got offended that I said that and didn't see him. He got offended that I didn't acknowledge him. My bad, gang. I didn't know you wanted attention that much. Next time I'll make sure to pay attention. I'm gonna heal up to be safe. Because, you know, I like to be topped off in HP. Whee. Oh. Boom. Boom. Let's dance, shield boy. Damn, I didn't mean to like that, dog. Yeah, nice rock ham. But yeah, I use them sometimes. Bro really tried to kick me, even though he has two big ass shields in his hand. Like, fam, can you not use the shit you have in your hand? Ow, ow. Try to dodge, but you saw how that worked out. I nearly got clapped by that bitch. Ow. Can you get staggered, please? Like anything? Or die? I don't know, something at that point. Sit down! Holy fuck! Huh! Holy shit! Annoying ass bitch! I'm out of heal because of that asshole. Wee. So Gemini, why you mind telling me why your light is red? Like what, you couldn't afford the regular orange? So get your ass over here, you stupid butterfly. Yeah, it increases motivity. Like I need that right now. I don't care. The Stargazer is right there. I like how we rebuild it Lego style. You know, we don't touch it, but you just repair it. Well, I got 2 levels, so I might as well increase my damage slightly. Yeah, I'll only increase motivity and technique once I have 2 level up. If not, it'll just increase any other stat. So far, I don't see the need for me to grind off stream, but could be wrong, and I might need it sometime soon. I don't know. Get out of that poisonous gunk. That is working a bit too efficiently, not gonna lie. I didn't think the Glade Booster and the Saber would work so well like that. Nearly got poisoned, holy shit. Yep, waiting for the thing to go down. Cause I'm not dealing with it. Thanks for knocking me back out of it. You missed, fam. Yeah, and bam. Swing. Cut in half, my boy. Bro, I got the Go/Joe treatment. Give me the butterfly. Ow, I don't know what shot me, but something shot me. Boom. Sorry, half-man. Your ass is cooked. Be running that shit, please. Holy hell. There we go. Fully healed weapon type shit. Stupid fucking wall. Well, I'm not trying to die. I frame through it, bitch. Yeah, I'm not stupid. No, fam. You're not permitted to do that bullshit. Whee. Head down. You're gonna get rolled over. Ow. Well, I was innocent on that one. I didn't kill him, officer. Boop. Button. Yeah, that's where I fought the puppet of the future. I don't know the point of that shortcut, but hey. I guess it's if you miss the puppet. Here it's in plain old view. So if you miss the puppet, at least you won't miss it now. And back to the fucking Stargate, there we are. Running in the 90s. Let's try fam. Ow! Very much rude. You got what you deserve, you bitch. Could I have? Probably. But I'm not gonna try out with my luck. Star fragment. I don't know what they do. Yeah, I can be a fireman. A firefighter. Also, this is a balanced weapon. I just realized that. That shit might be for me, not gonna lie. I will need to upgrade it though, but... I'm good, you? Hope you're enjoying my shenanigan.
Ooh, admirers seem to follow me everywhere.
Why would I admire somebody whose face I can't see? Are you fucking stupid, woman?
Pleased to see you, my stalker friend.
You made it all the way here unbothered by ruffians. You've got talent. I've never seen you before, but who cares?
Well,
this may well benefit our former client. Did you catch that subtle whiff of money in the air? Moneybags himself, Lorenzini Vanini.
my question is, does money smell? I don't think so.
You caught us on our return trip. We had to deny his ridiculous request in person just to be sure it wasn't a joke. All we could do was laugh.
Keep your whiskers up if you're heading in there. He is the richest man in Krat. Or so they say. Who knows? Maybe he's handing out bags of money to lift his spirits.
Ha! That seems unlikely. No way are we doing that.
Well, anyhow, best of luck.
Are you carrying the latest edition of Vanini's Landmark Guide? It's the most popular non-fit. It goes for a premium at the shop, but Maduro might not get his cut. He went missing recently, which of course made that volume more popular than ever. If you can get all 3 volumes collectors want, but you're in luck. I have a conscience and a powerful sense of self-preservation. You'll wish you had.
Sure, I guess, why not? It's 500, it's not that expensive, lol. Hello. Do you mind getting stunned? Like, holy shit. Holy poise, man. I'm not a VTuber, so why the fuck would I have a VTuber model? Like, I'm not a VTuber, so why would I have one? Just the math is not mathing chief on that one, is all I'm saying. There's no reason for me to have a VTuber model. I'm not a VTuber. And I mean, why would I put a logo in my stream? And I already have a banner, so... And I don't need overlays since I'm only a gaming channel. I'm not gonna do chatting stream now. So there's no need for me to do that. It would just cramp up space on the gameplay. Well, yeah, they're cool and all, but for what I do, it's not worth it. Do I have 2 cores now? Oh, yeah, cool. The concept is nice, I just don't have a need for it. Realistically, I don't need it. There's no reason for me to get a VTuber model when I'm not a VTuber. That's Exhibit A. And Exhibit B, I don't need any overlay or logo. Like, yeah, sure, they are useful. You will not catch me saying otherwise. I just don't need any for what I do. Oh shit, I never knew this place existed. See, more shit that I didn't know existed, so... That's fun. Well, I'm not missing much. And now you're not even listening to me, are you? That's just copy and paste, I can tell. I don't really need to see any artwork, buddy. Because I realistically don't need anything. Like, why would I need something I wouldn't use? You tell me? It's just I realistically don't need anything such as VTuber models and shit like that. I don't know what that lever does, but I'm pulling it every time. I know it does something, but what, I don't know. Either case. If that's the case, I really don't need a VTuber model. I'm not a VTuber. I don't need a logo because I already have one. I already have a banner. And overlays just don't fit what I do. AKA gaming. It would just create a cluttered presentation if I had overlaid and shit. Man, you can already see what the chat takes in space. So, yeah. I might put it in a corner where it doesn't impact much of the viewing experience, but it's still there, so there's no really any rhyme or reason for me to get any of these. Let alone a VTuber model. I don't intend to do VTubing at all.
Must kill more puppets. More.
Bro's going
All
completely
puppets
haywire.
must die. Every single one. I hear the sound of springs inside you. You're a puppet too. You can't fool me. All puppets must die. Kill the puppets. I can't tell what's blood and what's oil.
I'm getting my ass whooped. Barely made it out alive.
I wish I hadn't run away.
Ow. Shit. I messed up. That's the gig with people like that. Yeah, I respect those who do artwork and shit like that. I've said it many times, I'll say it again. It just comes off forceful the way you put it. Then it's no wonder you don't have any clients. If you're trying to force it onto me, I won't want it. Especially when I don't need anything in the first place. Yeah, if I needed something, I would say yeah, but I don't, so why would I bother? Realistically, that's what you should be expecting, is asking if I need something instead of trying to force it onto me. So I say that like he's still here, but we both know his ass deep depth the moment I said no. Yeah, cool, I guess. He suits himself. I'm not gonna go back on my word. It's honestly not that hard. At least to understand conceptually speaking. It's not that hard of a concept. People have different needs after all. And those who have different needs will go to a different person. If I needed something, I would have asked. But, since I don't, why would I have something else?
I wish I'd known how to survive on this hell of its own.
Sit down, bitch. Ow.
I can't tell what's blood and what's oil.
See, this time I have heals. Backstabby. Fuck you when you're attacking weapon.
I wish I'd known.
Pipe down, stupid asshole. Sit down, Jesus, fuck.
I'm sorry. I was afraid.
Tanky ass motherfucker. Oh, don't know why I'm going there, like I'm not gonna get another one near anyway. Fucking god. Yeah, he's a survivor, alright. Annoying ass one, but a survivor. Jesus fuck.
Oh, fantastic. The pipe fit like a glove. Well, like a pipe that fit. Idioms, you know?
Gemini, you just made yourself look stupid. You should have just shut up.
Accidenti. We have to stop them.
Wait.
Oh, easy now. Don't hold on. Geppetto's a friend of yours. He said I'm fine. Please, help me find my butler Pulcinella. He's a puppet and a friend. Those stalkers were supposed to be working for me, but well, they bolted and left me to my fate. That was not helpful.
Excuse you.
My butler went to barricade the back door, and I haven't seen him since. The factory is, of course, my priority. We must take it back. But please, keep an eye out for...
First, we're just gonna go back to the hotel. Because I need it. Because I want to upgrade the fire axe. Since it's slightly more efficient than the other. Slightly more efficient than the saber, I'll tell you that much. Now I'll use it on the move. The axe itself, since it's a slightly better scaling.
I know my way.
This should be a quick upgrade session to +3. Perfect. I'm also gonna pass this to +3 in case I use it. And boop. Sure, it charges also slightly slower and have less stable charge. But it does slightly more damage, and it's a weapon I've already used before, so I know what to do with it.
Welcome.
Well, I may buy these two off your hand, my good sir. At the very least, I still got one level to spend after that. I'm probably gonna beat the bosses of zone and stop the stream there. Would probably be a fitting place. The P organ it is. Have 4 quartz, nice. Fatal attack, because why not? That's cool, I guess, but it's not exactly the best. I'm not, by the way, this path here is probably not gonna be increased at all. Other than for the extra ergo and some other shit. I don't use consumable. I guess I'll use a grinder here. Phase 2 has been unlocked. I'll take the extra amulet slot over the extra heals right now. I'll increase the extra healing capacity though. See, what is there that is interesting here? Consumable was, there's nothing useful. Whoopsie freaking do. Ability type. I don't see a point here right now. So, perfect guard destruction always works nice. Now that means I can equip a sword amulet, which right now I only have that, which that's fine I guess. Gonna help not making my weapon die in 2 seconds.
Now that we have a moment to talk, you must understand. The city is on its deathbed. The petrification disease spreads too fast. Nobody knows what caused the disaster. That's why I found you.
My question is, why the fuck didn't they flee the city?
Puppet. We're both unique. That's all I can say for now. I'll use my power.
Like, that's all I'm asking is, why did you not just leave? You could have just left the city. And I think you would have been fine. But hey, I'm not the one who's him. They were trying to do something completely stupid. Could have just left the city. If they're afraid of spreading the disease, I mean... There's guns, is all I gotta say. Cut it to its root. Just leave the people with the disease there and just leave. Oh well. Not everybody has an IQ, I guess. You missed. Also lock on, please function. Dead. That's for technique. To transform a handle with increasing technique. Or just increase an already technique weapon to make it scaling higher. Woo! I nearly fucked that jump up. Okay, lock on. Why did you lock on to the guy at the opposite end of the room? Like, the lock on was 3 business days away from the actual target. Like, what the actual fuck? I'm not taking that jump again. I'm just gonna wait for him till I can plunge attack him. Wrong button. Though it doesn't really matter. I'm probably not gonna use much Legion Arm. Like, I'll use some, yeah, but not a lot. That's 600 damage I don't have to do. Ow. Move, bitch! Sit down, bitch. So you're kind of in a horrible spot for that. Yeah, I'm not getting my ass burned to toast. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I'm fighting the fire boss. I might as well use the fire resistance. Sit down, ho. Whee! Nice try, bitch. Whee! No, you're not throwing shit. Dead. boss time. I'll only attempt him once, since I don't have much time after that. So that if I lose, I'll just end the stream there. Should be fine, as long as I don't try something stupid. Yes, hello, Mr. Furnace. Let there be flame. That somehow clipped me? Well, damn. Hello, hitboxes, I guess. Yeah, that was stupid of me. I tried to attack in between. Ow. Well, I tried to move away. Ow! Well, I had no choice to block that on that. Sit down. You're not gonna go phase 2, are you yet? I don't know why you're going over that, but I think that time you just heal and you repair my weapon. You miss. You miss. You miss. You miss. You miss. Learn how to aim, dumbass. Hell no, fam. I took a risk and it paid off. Holy fucking payoff. That was a payoff and a half. Had I that not stunned, I think I would have died.
What do we have here? A broken butler puppet. Yeah, I seem to remember someone on the second floor. Think it belongs to him? You gotta ask what happened sometime. Now's good.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna restart this because it keeps the mob dead. So I can use the other Stargazer. Smart, I know. Yeah, I don't think you understand it, Blaken. In the rule, it says, please don't send your username. But I guess not everybody reads the rules.
Ah, you're back. And you found... Oh, here. Pulcinella. Pulcinella was proof that puppets possess true courage. I will not rest until I have revived him, but there will be ample time for that. First, I must thank you for a truly heroic piece of work. The factory is ours again. The puppets are going to be in a really bad shape after this.
The issue is, I guess people do not read rules. I made it so they're not gonna have an issue with it, but I guess not everybody decides to listen. I'm not doing that to be a bitch to them. I'm doing that to prevent them from getting harassed by invite. You know. Now, I know people with common sense will not, but I'm not taking that risk. Honestly, I'm not. I've seen that shit happen too many times.
If it isn't my savior. Glad to see you made it back in one
Bro
piece,
works
friend.
fast.
And welcome to the House of Vanini. The House of Vanini carries only the finest. I am certain you will be able to find the House of Vanini. Even priceless things have a price.
I mean, those just sells crank and some grindstone shtick, which...
There you are, my boy. My savior, yes, that's the word. You took back the factory and I cannot thank you enough. Without the factory, no more new puppets. The army has run out of recruits. My friend, you saved, well, all of us. If the name Vanini rings no bells, perhaps you've heard
I think
of
it skipped the
Kraft's
dialogue, but I don't
Rules
have an
of
option on that one.
Society. That is because they are one and the same. Just two of the many names I've collected in my 3 decades here on Earth. While I sincerely believe meeting Vanini is its own reward, I have not rewarded you in the more traditional manner. Please, take this. My newest prototype. It's a grinder stone that keeps granting special attributes to the grinder.
That's cool.
And my eyes do not deceive me. I never imagined I'd actually see it again, and in the flesh, so to speak. I just designed it, set it aside, and never got back to it. Genius in the claim can keep one quite preoccupied. You are really interested in the arm, I see. Then, my friend, you shall have it. It just needs a few mechanical adjustments to fit you. I will also add what we brilliant inventors call modularity. That means it will be much easier to improve and repair since you'll be able to use commonly found parts. You might say this arm's new abilities are legion. No? Too much? It was too much.
Yes, it was.
I always welcome friend.
I'm just gonna put that, but I'm never gonna use it, probably.
Of course you're curious. Pulcinella has been restored thanks to you.
I love his accent, by the way.
It was me, but you know,
Just
genius
por
never
finirla.
ends. Except for beauty rest. Pulcinella isn't just my butler. He's my family. The only one I have left, really. If you ever need anything or find yourself in a spot of trouble, call on your friend Vanini.
I just love Vanini's accent, I'm sorry. This is to upgrade, but I don't really have any that I like right now to upgrade. There's a Falcon Eye that I like pretty much. But for now, I don't know. I'm gonna have to wait until, well, the next 2 weeks for that to be mattered. Because all I gotta say is, well, we're done with this stream for sure. Let me sit the fuck down. Yep, that's gonna be the end of today's stream. It was very fun to start a Let's Play like that, honestly. So yeah, I'll see you guys in 2 weeks for the next part of Lies of P. Next week is gonna be Destiny. Since I do them on bi-weekly schedule. Anyway, I'll see you guys later.